Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Vexing here, and I'm going to be talking about some of the changes for the test server that's been released by Ubisoft. Now, a lot of these changes seem really bad on the surface, but some of them are actually pretty good, and I have an opinion on a few of these. A lot of people on Twitter have been ranting about them, saying these are terrible, and suggesting their own changes, which I'll post here and there throughout this video. But for right now, I'm going to go over the TTS changes they've introduced. So a quick rundown. You can pause the video and read this yourself, but I'll give you a quick rundown. So for Buck, they're trying to make his skeleton key more consistent. They've talked about this in the past. So what they're doing is they're taking his frag grenades, which is weird. I don't know why they're doing that, and they're buffing his skeleton key. This is actually overall a nerf to Buck with the increased ammo and the better destruction of his skeleton key. Very nice, but he's losing his frag grenades, which is an integral part of his kit. So overall, this is a nerf. They're taking the frag grenades away, in my opinion, to emphasize more on the skeleton key. Caveira has more customization. They added the good hollow sight. I think every operator should have access to the good hollow sight or the old hollow sight. Just depends. Jager's a 2-2. This is a buff to Jager. Everyone's going to be like, oh, Jager lost one of his speeds. Well, he can now tank one more bullet, and with an already considerably good gun, what that's going to allow Jager to do is going to have a lot more survivability and presence in gunfights. So he's not going to be everywhere all over the map at all times. What's going to happen is that he's going to take a gunfight, and he's going to survive more in those gunfights. And that is inherently a bad thing overall. Also, another thing that I've been seeing a lot of people complain about, specifically on the while we're talking about Jager here, is that yes, Jager is very powerful, but not really. You can kill him pretty easily. And as for the ADS thing, I do agree that the ADSs are too powerful, but I don't think the reason why he's powerful is his kit and his ability to maneuver around the map. I think it is directly tied into his ability, which is ADSs. And the issue with that is a lot of people are like, just take them away, make them destroy non-lethals. In my proposed change is take one of his ADSs, because if you guys don't know, he can take away 6 projectiles. My opinion is give him 2 ADSs, but give him 3 charges per ADS. So this will allow you to do is you still have the total of 6. However, you only have 2 positions where you could cover 3 projectiles from. So this could be also burned by an Ash with just flashbangs and stuff like that. And this would incentivize a smarter place to put these ADSs. A good example is on top floor clubhouse. You could put one, say, at the window, and then one on site door so you can get flashed out. However, the guy playing the actual wall or the guy playing garage won't have ADS to cover, and that would incentivize picking Wamai. The Mozzie change, I don't necessarily agree with. Mozzie has a very high pick rate, and it's because of his gadget. His gadget is Denial, and yes, he is a very good roamer because of the fact that he's a C4 and he can play below and you capture drones in the same format that you use Valkyrie Cam. And he does have he has both very good primaries. But taking his shotgun away, which is used in most cases as a tool to make rotates, is very bad because that's limiting his utility, and this is going to probably actually, in fact, this is probably going to impact Mozzie a lot more than they think it's going to, and I don't particularly like this change. I could also be very biased here because I'm very much a Mozzie main, but I don't really like this. This really hampers him as an individual roamer, which is kind of the style he's supposed to be played as, in my opinion. You can interpret it how you will. Mozzie is a 2-2, but he roams a lot better than he anchors and a lot better than he does information denial. So I think this is actually a negative impact, and they're trying to cut down on roamers, as you can see with the previous Jager change, which is kind of dumb because this is Ubisoft kind of pushing the game at a much slower pace, which I don't personally like, and I know a lot of people don't like, is you're taking away Mozzie's shotgun, so he can't necessarily make rotations, and you're taking away one of Jager's speed, so he can't run around the map. Granted, they're both highly picked, and they're both very good, but this is more of them pushing, like Ubisoft developers pushing the meta toward a very anchor-heavy meta, which is not very good, and a lot of people aren't enjoying the fact that you have a lot of people on site, and then it's very hard to get onto site because of all the utility they have. I think what they need to look at the utility that the defenders have and start really doing things like that. Like Goyo needs to be changed, and a lot of other things need to be changed on defense. So it's more, so you have more freedom to roam, and you have more creativity as a defender, and it's more balanced as attack, because attacking is very difficult in this meta, but that's another topic for another time. Moving down, Ying, they buffed Ying, not really too sure why. They buffed Ying at the beginning of the year, and it didn't really increase her pick rate, so they buffed her again. Here's how you buff Ying. Go back to the old changes. The old changes was if you threw a Candela, it would instantly pop. It would do its thing. It would do its flashbang. In the current state, you have to hold it down for 3 seconds and then throw it. It's not very good. The old Ying was very oppressive, but that's how you fix her. Don't give her smoke grenades. Do not increase the damage of her LMG. Don't do any of that. What you really need to be doing is just reverting the changes, and then her pick rate will go back up magically. You had a good system, and you took it away. Also, I think this is kind of a counter to Jager as well, because you're giving her more utility to burn ADSs, and you're giving her more Candelas, which I think is overall not the fix to her issue. Goyo shotgun going down, very good. I can't tell you how many times I'll be playing Ash and I'll get one shot downed, or I'll take a little bit of early like damage early in the round, whether it be like a C4 or something like that, like just like a minute amount of damage, like 5 to 10, and I'll end up getting one tap by Kaid shotgun, not like in the head, but it'll just be a chest shot as a 3-speed 1 armor, and I'll go down. I'm very happy to see this. I'm also very happy that there's more ammo in the reserves. This gun has no ammo in reserves, and I'm sick and tired of making rotates with it and having 2 magazines left at most. Bug fixes. This is very good. Except, guess what? It's not live on the live build yet, and I've died twice today on the live build of recording this video to this, so that's fantastic. All these other changes are pretty good, but overall, these issues here, I don't like the changes. I don't like the buck change. I like the Caveira. It's not really a change, but I like the option that you can use the different site now. The Jager change, I think, is not gonna have the effect that Ubisoft wants. It's gonna make Jager better. The Mozzie change is going to affect Mozzie a lot more than people think. The Ying change isn't actually going to have any impact at all, and it is the wrong direction to go to, giving her more utility. They should just revert the system in which it was already in place and just change how the Candles work, so you just throw them and they go, which would then make sense to have a Wamai in that sense. The Kaid change is very nice, but overall, I'm not necessarily a fan of the changes to the operators and how they play in their kits. Besides that, the bug fixes are pretty cool, and Goyo Shotgun getting nerfed is kind of cool. Now nerf Goyo, and we'll be good to go. Hey guys, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be trying to do more videos like this. I don't know if you guys like commentary videos like this where I review patch stuff. This is just my take. I have a few thousand hours in the game. I thought I'd just give my 2 cents about it, because this is like the first time in a very long time I've seen an update on Rainbow, and I'm like, that's not it. So if you guys want more videos like this, or like commentary videos about things in Rainbow,